Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. I am here with my wife,
Shannon, aka Cosmic Binks.
We are finally here. We're doing, as promised, some more Wheel of Time content. It's been a month for you on YouTube, if you're seeing this on YouTube now. And if you're new to the channel here, please consider checking out our reactions to season 2 for the Wheel of Time. We are non-book readers. We're only going based off of the series, off the show. And we're going to be doing about one Wheel of Time video on YouTube a month is the goal. And Patreon gets 2 videos. So if you're on Patreon, you're lucky.
Well, Patreon's lucky this month because they're
getting 3 videos. Because we didn't get
by the time you're seeing this, all of the other videos are already on Patreon.
Yeah, by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, all the other ones are probably more up on Patreon. So there's like much more content. But this is going to be a tier list for, I would say the heroes or the protagonists, if you will.
A few of the main characters. We got about 15.
We have about 15. Yeah. Just because there's a lot of characters.
Yeah.
And we had a hard time picking which ones we're going to use for this tier list.
Yeah.
And
there's just so many.
Yeah.
So freaking many.
Yeah. You spent the time getting the pictures together. So that was a whole thing. And then we're probably going to do one for the antagonists at a later date.
Yeah.
So, but at least for this one, this is gonna be an interesting video. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like we didn't get to name the tiers, and I'm gonna name them. I don't want you to see what I named them. I just want you.
You have some in mind?
Yeah, I got some.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
All right. This is gonna be a fun video. We have no idea what we're gonna choose on this.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna have to go.
We're the pictures up, and we're just going on.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the fall. So, all right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So go ahead. Let's go look at the
blessed by the light. They good. Mid as well. We tolerate you, vile and utter trash. Will anyone have that tier though?
I don't know. Let's just see. Vile and utter trash.
I don't think anyone would have that tier. I was just gonna say like, oh, maybe in season 3. Because we don't got a whole lot of development for, so okay.
Yeah. So they
oh my god,
they have to be ranked, bro. They gotta be ranked. They got to be. It has to be done.
All right.
It has to be done. You wanna start first? I want to nominate that. I think we both can agree that Hopper goes to God tier.
Yes.
Blessed by the light.
Yes, that is.
That's not a question.
That is the goodest of all the good boys.
The goodest of all the good boys. So,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Right. So before we even go, you guys don't know. So we have Hopper, obviously, Alana, Loyal, Nynaeve, Elayne, Siuan, Matt, Lan, Moiraine, Perrin, Rand, Egwene, Avianda, Verin, and Elias. So that is.
There are plenty of more characters that could have gone in this.
Yeah.
But we're limited.
We're limited. We just wanted to do 15, just kind of narrow it down and not make the video.
A lot of the main players of season 2 specifically.
Right. So. Ooh.
Whoa.
You think I was drinking one of those old? Drinking out of those old people cups? You know, kind of sippy cups.
The sippy cup?
I don't know, man. You know,
what
old people talking about? Old people drink out of like a sippy cup or something. I don't know. Alana, they good. Mid, we tolerate her. Violent, utter trash. God tier, blessed by the light.
I don't think anyone in this list is gonna be under mid.
No, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. There gotta be a spectrum, dude. There gotta be a spectrum. Just for entertainment reasons, we need to, if we have to choose the worst people.
Personally, for Alana, I'd say they good.
All right.
Because I want
I
want to see a little more of her.
Okay.
To really, put her in the God tier section.
Okay.
Because I love Alana. I think she's great. But I feel like we need to see a little more. And we did see a little more this season.
Okay.
But I feel like, she could have a little more.
They good. They good.
Yeah.
Loyal. I think we can agree that Loyal goes to God tier.
Yeah.
Loyal's too good. Like Loyal is blessed by the light.
He's precious.
Loyal's precious. Loyal is just, look, man, there's no further discussion. Yeah, well, there you go. They good. Okay. Nynaeve. We need to be honest about Nynaeve. Where you feel Nynaeve need to go?
So, I am.
Keep in mind, we love these guys, but you
love
gotta
all of
choose.
these characters. But if I'm thinking about like their growth and personalities and all of that,
Go off of season 2.
yeah. Because I want to give her God tier because she's so powerful, right? But I feel like we might have to put her in they good purely for the fact that she is having so much trouble controlling it.
Based on season 2, I'm gonna go with they mid. I'm gonna go with mid.
Wow.
I am making hard choices in life. So let us flip a coin. Yeah, let's flip a coin.
And again, this is not based on our likeness of the character.
Well, apparently I found out a lot of people really hate Nynaeve in the books.
Really?
Yeah, some people, from what I've learned, some people would put Nynaeve in vile utter trash.
Wow.
From what I've learned.
I love Nynaeve.
Yeah, I love Nynaeve too. I mean, I don't think she's vile utter trash, but
I don't think so.
I know I've seen that some people just don't like her book counterpart and would put her in the vile and utter trash, but that is her tails. For your heads will be your placement, tails will be mine, or whatever.
Heads.
You choosing heads?
Heads.
Tails for my placement. It won. Tails.
Oh.
Yeah, I already flipped it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna flip it after I
mean, I can flip it again. It was just that when I typed it, it already started flipping, and I didn't look.
Go ahead.
So, all right.
Oh, poor Nynaeve.
For that name. Elayne, where are we placing the red-headed possible friends, lover / sister / whatever? Where are we putting her?
So,
be honest, bruh. Where are we putting her?
As of season 2, I'm gonna be a little mean and say we tolerate you.
Oh,
cause like for a lot of these characters, right? We haven't gotten a whole lot. So, like, she cool, but I'm not feeling a big connection yet.
I really like Elayne, and no, not because she's a redhead. Don't even think. It has a little bit to do with that. I'm a little biased to the redheads, but
I don't have anything against Elayne. Putting this out there,
I think we might have a split decision on this one again.
Where'd you want to put her?
Admittedly, this is my bias. I'm gonna put her in Day Good.
That is your bias.
That is literally my bias.
Let's go half season, say mid.
Okay, fine.
I can deal with
we
that.
can put her in mid with Nynaeve.
I mean, they were together for the end of the season anyway, so.
Siuan Sanche. Where are we placing Siuan Sanche? I already have an answer.
What's your answer?
Y'all might hate me for this, but what's yours?
What's your answer?
What's your answer?
Speak your truth.
Speak your truth.
You said you had an answer.
Okay, coin flip for who gives their answer first. Heads or tails?
No.
Heads or tails?
Say your damn answer.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay, heads for me. Flip again. Okay.
Say your answer.
I am putting Siuan in vile and utter trash. Hear me out.
What did he say?
Hear me out.
What is this based on?
This is based on her betraying Moiraine. I didn't like when she ruined their relationship, and it pissed me off.
Moiraine ruined their relationship.
Did she? She did. What? Siuan didn't try to understand.
I don't think she's trash though. Oh, you're just gonna put her out on the street?
Alright, how about this? We tolerate her this season. I wasn't the biggest fan of Siuan this season, I'm not gonna lie to you. I loved her and Moiraine's relationship, and I like Siuan as a character. I just think this season, I was more team Moiraine than I was team Siuan, if that makes sense. But again, it's all based on bias. So I think, because I like Siuan, it's just that I didn't really like her decision making. However, I did understand it. Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean I didn't understand it.
I understand. We can put her and we tolerate you. because, you know, there's the whole thing with Rand and everything.
Yeah, I didn't like how she...
You know, now that I'm thinking back on it, I understand. But damn. This is just based on season 2. It's not based on season 1.
Again, all of these characters, if I have to put these again, they're all going to be high up.
Yeah.
You know, I like them.
Gotta make the hard decisions here.
We gotta make a choice here. All right, where are we putting Matt? Where are we putting my boy? Where are we putting Matt? Let's be real. Where we put Matt?
I would say mid, just because he didn't really get a glow up till like the last episode.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I wouldn't put Vala out of trash. I don't think so.
No.
But I'm gonna definitely put him in the mid tier.
Yeah, he's had a lot of struggles this season. But he didn't really have any sort of glow up, like.
Well, besides the Horn of Valyria, though, because that was massive.
But that's what I'm saying.
That was massive.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't have anything until the last episode. So that's my reasoning behind it, anyway.
Okay. Where are we placing Lan? Take your bias out of it. I can't say that.
I mean,
where are you placing Lan? How about that?
Honestly, Lan was top tier this season.
So we putting him God tier, blessed by the light.
I don't know about that. Well, you know what? I just might.
You don't put Lan in God tier?
I just might, because he figured everything out with Moiraine. And you know, he was fighting everybody off while they were having that whole thing at the end, so they were able to do what they had to do. So, you know what? I just might.
You don't put him in God tier?
I just might. Unless you have a disagreement.
Nah. Lan was pretty solid this season.
He was pretty solid.
I'm gonna put Lan in God tier. Let's put him in God tier.
Period.
And perfectly right after Lan is Moiraine. Now, where are we placing Moiraine? Because I'm kind of like kind of iffy with Moiraine this season. I really was on her team. I was team Moiraine. But at the same time, I was just like, Moiraine, you know what it is? And this might just be because it was revealed that I'm a blue. And so this is not blue. This is not blue bias. I felt for Moiraine because weirdly enough, I am Moiraine. In the sense that, like, I sometimes don't like to let people I don't know or trust know about my emotional state and my mental state. And I would rather, I'd rather like put up a wall that you can see than you to see the inner side of that wall. And that was pretty much Moiraine this season. The last season and season 1 too, but more so this season, especially like she was what was the right word? Still gentle, or she just didn't have access to the one power.
Yeah, she was blocked.
Yeah. And so she didn't want Lan to see that or experience that, and she definitely didn't want anybody else to know, except for, Verin knew, and so she went to people she could trust. But even so, she still put up a wall in front of them that, like, I'm good, I'm cool, like, ain't nobody, she didn't even tell Siuan about it. I'm very much like her in that way, in some aspects, but I'm also, super sensitive. So, but it's like I don't know, I'm getting a little too deep into this, but this is like my whole perspective behind my choice on this. So I'm trying to say, like, I'm not gonna get into that whole thing because that's the whole thing, but like, I think basically the long and short of it is that I think I resonated with Moiraine a lot this season than I did with the previous season, but I also remember being very irritated with her in certain aspects. So that's enough of me. Or what are your thoughts on Moiraine this season? Like, how are you feeling?
Well, okay, before we do that, how would you place her?
Based on that, I'm gonna put her right up there with Alanna. I don't want to say God tier because she wasn't perfect or anything this season.
I was thinking they good.
Yeah.
Just purely for the fact that I feel like she did have like development in the sense that, she let Lan in, and it took some pushback, obviously, but the fact that she got to that state where she was a little more open with him and honest, and that took a lot for her. And obviously, like, getting her abilities back, like, I feel like she's different and like she's kind of reborn almost. So I would also say that they good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm with you on that one.
That's where we're gonna place Moiraine.
Yeah.
Right next to Alanna.
Yeah.
Perrin. I I feel like I think we can both agree God tier.
Yes.
I mean, like, come on. I mean, it's Perrin.
You know what I mean? Up there, man.
God tier. You know what I mean?
Perrin's like, he had a lot of like development this season, and he had a lot of backstory, like kind of, you know, explained. And you know, he's just a good boy.
Yeah,
he's the goodest.
He's the goodest.
So
he's just like Hopper.
Yeah.
I'm playing. I mean, matter of fact, let's put him next to Hopper.
Yeah. I'm his boy.
Right. I feel like I'm both Perrin and Moiraine put in one person.
Yeah.
I think so. I put it together.
In certain aspects, yeah.
All right. Where are we placing? So should we save Rand for last?
Yeah.
Who's next? Who we doing next?
We
can do Elias.
Go with the Wolfies, so let's go with Elias.
We didn't get too much about him. Where are we placing him?
I'm gonna say we tolerate you.
We tolerate him? Really?
Yeah, because some of his like ideals and trying to like kind of cut him off from his friends, like I didn't really like.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's like, oh, you care about your pack. That's not your pack. I don't like when someone else tries to define who you are.
Somebody got to go in the other trash, bro.
You know what? We'll put him there.
Somebody got to go there, bro.
We'll put him there. I'll say it. We'll put him there.
Somebody got to go there.
I was trying to be a little nice because, you know, he did like kind of, you know, make Perrin understand who he was, but I mean,
I just didn't like it being empty. Like somebody has to go there.
Look,
I love Elias.
Elias has his purpose, and he gave Perrin, you know, who he is, and like
he gave him who he is.
Like the realization.
I'm just being an a-hole. I know what you meant.
The realization of who he is, but don't tell me who my friends are and who my friends aren't. Yeah. I don't like that. Like you do not know me like that.
Yeah.
You are not my pack. Don't tell me who my pack is.
Right.
So, try.
Okay. I still love Elias.
I don't know if he's gonna show back up.
No, I think he will. I think he's very imperative to Perrin's growth as a character. He's too big of a character to just be a one and done.
Yeah.
He can't just he right now he's the only connection that Perrin has to understanding who and what he is as a wolf brother.
Yeah.
He's gonna need to go back to him.
But you know, just cause he's trying to tell me who my friends are, no, you're trash.
Verin!
I love Verin.
Where we putting her? God tier, they good, mid, we tolerate her. What's good with that? Where we putting her?
Personally, I'm they good. Cause I like how she works certain things. Yeah. I like how she moves.
I like how most of the Aes Sedai, the Aes Sedai we have here, just gonna be good. Yeah, I think I put her there.
Cause they've had really good Aes Sedai this season.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her in there.
Like, I really love Verin's character. Like, I like how she moves.
Honestly,
and, like,
real
she's
talk,
very detective. I ain't
gonna lie to you. I want to put her in God tier.
What's your reason? I'll hear you out.
She came clutch with piecing the fact about and she's gonna be even more clutch later with Liandrin, for one. Her investigativeness, as you mentioned, with the girls like Elayne and Nynaeve, and like, where are they? What's going on with them? You know, looking out for Moiraine too, helping hook her up.
You know what?
So she was mad clutch this season.
Put her in God tier.
So I'll put her in God tier.
I'll put her in God tier.
I'm put Verin in God tier, man.
You right. She really did a lot this season. She was the backbone of the season.
I think so.
She did a lot.
This is not even for me. We don't, and I'm not even gonna let you fight me on this. But Avianda is going in God tier. And that is 1000% bias. She's a redhead and she's an IEO. And she's going into God tier. I don't care what you say, you're not gonna fight me on that. I'm sorry. I'm
kind of with you. I'm kind of with you. She's great.
Avianda's going in God tier.
She's great.
I'm not even gonna put that. I'm straight up a simp. I'm gonna put her in God tier. That's not even a joke.
No, I do really like her character. She has like a good charisma, and like obviously she IU, so she good with her fighting, but like they're deeper than that. I would just like her as a character. So I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
All right.
Egwene, God tier.
You putting Egwene in God tier?
God tier. The amount of stuff that she went through this season and she did not break. She kept on her promises.
You putting Egwene in God tier?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. You got something to fight me about? You got something to fight me about? Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear.
I think I want to put Egwene in violent drug.
Yeah, okay.
I want to put her in the good.
Why?
If I'm being honest, I don't think the whole season, how I felt about her was consistent. You know what I mean? I feel like at first she was really annoying me in certain aspects. And she was just kind of missing the bigger picture. And I didn't really fully, resonate until the very end when she started to like realize that, okay, I need to just play the game and I'm gonna choose my moment and I'm gonna get Renna back. Granted, what happened to her sucked, so I don't think, I feel for her in that regard. But I don't know if it's a God tier for me. But that's just kind of where I'm at.
I'm just seeing from the perspective that she went through so much this season, being compared to Nynaeve, and having to try to fight back that, in the sense that she's always going to be second best. And then the whole thing with Renna, that was a whole thing, and she did not break. She might have cried alone, but
yeah.
who wouldn't in that situation? She kept on her promise. She killed Renna. She came in clutch with Rand. Like, come on.
You think she got tier?
I personally think she is.
You want to coin flip it?
Coin flip it. Go ahead.
All right, heads or tails?
Heads.
All right.
God tier.
God tier for Egwene. All right. The man of the hour. Where?
No.
No. Where are we honestly putting Rand? I don't want to put him in the. I don't want to just. Okay. What are your thoughts on Rand? How are you feeling about Rand? What do you think we should put Rand?
Rand is very tricky.
Rand is tricky.
He's very tricky because I want to put him in God tier for the obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of looking at his character and just seeing where he started in the season and where he ended. And I don't know. I'm really struggling with him. I wouldn't put him below they good. You look like you're gonna put him below they good.
I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, because
he's really tricky.
I'm damn near tempted to put him in mid.
Really?
I'm damn near tempted, man. Because his development was good this season, but I feel like Rand was also, and for good reason, lost.
Yeah.
For good reason, though.
Yeah.
Like, he was arguably and understandably, justifiably lost. So there's nothing, think about that. He just found out he was the dragon not long ago.
Yeah.
From between season 1 and season 2. And then having to now process that and try to understand, and also finding out he's an Aiel on top of that. They're not necessarily the most respected people in terms of civilization and society. They're feared because of their skills, but they're not respected in that regard. So he now has to manage being an Aiel and the reputation that comes with that, and also being the Dragon Reborn.
Yeah.
So he does have a legitimate and big challenge that would arguably, place him in a situation where he's lost.
Yeah.
However, at the same time, it's like, I don't know if Rand was my favorite this season. I liked Rand. I liked seeing him use the one power. I liked seeing his journey towards the one power. But if I'm thinking about characters that really stuck out to me about their person, their purpose and everything, because Rand was pissing me off half the season with Lanfear. But you know, I understand my brother because I am my brother. You know, so I get it, right? So that's it's Lanfear, man.
Mm-hmm.
My brother wasn't strong, and I wouldn't be either. So I understand. I don't even fault my guy for this transgression.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm trying to say? He just couldn't handle it. It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
I mean, I feel like a lot of his decisions, thinking back, were kind of spoon-fed to him.
Yes.
And it wasn't a lot that he was doing just on his own volition.
Mm-hmm.
So
as a whole, man, I don't think my boy was God tier. Like his powers were God tier. His importance is God tier.
I think the God tierness more so comes from like him learning to understand his abilities.
Yeah. And even so, that was just a 1 episode thing at the end. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't really honestly think that my dude was God tier.
Yeah.
Obviously, all these characters are gonna have a journey. Rand, I understand all this, that Rand is gonna have a journey. He's gonna get to a point where I do think he's God tier. He's gonna gain wisdom. He's gonna gain more maturity. Yeah. He's gonna get more, I believe and I hope that he's gonna gain those things through time. Mm-hmm. It's just like looking at, without spoiling Percy Jackson and that storyline, Percy over time was arguably really an annoying kid in the beginning, right? Didn't really like him. But